Hey guys, I'm Timi and welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is my first Rive video. So I've known about Rive for a while now, but now I want to take it seriously. So I've realized that this is something that I will want to grow with, and I'm documenting the process as I go, from building real projects to figuring things out on the fly. So yeah, I'm in this my first video. I'm going to be walking you guys through how I created this smooth emoji mode slider. And so it's simple, clean, and it's a great way to explore animations, number input, and blend state in Rive. If you are learning, you are like me, you are welcome, and let's grow together. So actually, I stumbled on this idea on Pinterest, and it was just a simple mood slider with emojis. And I thought, oh, let me try it in Rive. And the cool part is I didn't overthink it because it is already made design. And so I just wanted to see if I could make it work and and explore more about how I can set it up with state machine and other features like like blend state. So that's one of the cool thing about Rive. It enables you to explore or experiment with small ideas that feels good to build. So everything that you see here was built directly in Rive. So I started with one emoji. I started with this emoji. So and then I use morphing style to create other expressions like uh, if you guys can see like the okay emoji, great emoji, amazing, and so on. So yeah, so now that you guys have seen how the final design, I want to show you guys how I created this. I actually built it from scratch, step by step, and this part really helped me a lot to learn how Rive really works. So and I hope it helps you too. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm going to create, yeah, let me just stop this. So I'm going to create a new file. Sorry, uh, artboard, I mean, not file. It's going to be 500 by 500 in size. It's going to be 500 by 500 in size. Let me just go back to design. Drag this here. I don't want to be far from this guy. Yeah, I think that's better. So yeah, I'm gonna change the color. I know you guys might be curious how I make this emoji to change. Like, let me show you guys what I'm trying to explain. I designed this thing that you can change your background and the emoji color also like reflects with it, like it changes. So where you want to how am I gonna put it, when you want to animate, you don't need to start changing colors of each content on your artboard. So yeah, that's just basically the idea of what I did there. So it's actually called a procedural color style, I think. So there's a video of it that Dimitri, if I can't get that right, he made the video. You guys can check it out. It's a nice tutorial as well. So yeah, I'm going to change this to linear. let's just go back to this while we are here. So I'm going to just set this to y-axis. Yeah. So I'm just going to use, let's just, you can use any color actually, but let me just stick with something close to this. I think this is okay. Yeah, I think we can use this. So yeah, that is done. So now let's make our text. Yeah, let's make text first. So I'm going to go with sad. Let me use sad this time. Yeah, let's start with sad. So I'm going to align it to the center. Drag this as well. Align it to the center. Yeah. So reason why I'm doing this is because I want to, when the text start changing, it doesn't start from the right hand side or the left hand side, or so it maintains that center. So yeah, so what I'm going to do here to make the color like blend with our background. So when we want to change color, what I'm going to do is come here to blend. If you guys can see blend, it's always the default is here it. So we are going to change this here rate to, wait, before that, let me change this to linear. So let me change this to linear to just give it that nice view. Yeah. So yeah, so now I can change it to, I change the blend to soft light. Yeah, you guys can see it takes the color from our background. So I think this is cool. This is cool. So we can use this. So don't waste much time. So now let's create emoji, our emoji face. So I'm gonna be using our procedural shape, which is going to use uh, this. Yeah, I think we can go with this. Just going to, so yeah, now I'm getting to forget, but all is well. So what did I do? What did I do? Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to change this to, I'm going to, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to make, I can make, I'm coming guys, sorry. You know, so I'm going to make this, yeah, let me just make it white and make it, let's try this. Okay. So I would like to try color bond, but yeah, not sure. Okay, I know you guys are with me. This body is going anywhere. So I'm going to duplicate the color. I'm going to duplicate this, and I think I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this. I'm going to activate my feathering. I lost it. It's called feathering. Feather. Sorry about my but I hope you guys understand me actually. So I'm going to change the direction to inner and give it probably, yeah, and I'm going to change the blend style to overlay. So to just give, going to adjust this. So I think this is better. Or let me try soft slide. I think soft light is better. Yeah, I can go with soft light. And let me check if nah, color dodge cannot work. I think hmm, okay. I think I just need to adjust this. Let's see. Okay, okay. So I hope you guys start with me and never getting boring to you guys. It's just all these things are just experimenting. You need to experiment to get exactly what we wanted. So I'm going to duplicate this and change our y to negative minus 90. And I'm just going to, so basically I'm trying to, all I'm just trying to change here is just from white to black. Like it's just from white to black. That's the only thing I just need to adjust. And it's going to give us the the color that we wanted, that we actually wanted. So I think it's coming out well so far, so far. But I think this is too wide. We can adjust it. Yeah. So I think this is better. Let's see what we are. Hmm, okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think it's getting there. And still adjust. Still make this now. And still make actually make it more deeper. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, and just experiment it from here and see actually if what we are trying to achieve is actually working. So let me see. Okay. It's actually working, but I'm not sure we are still there. We are still there, but for time's sake, let's just you guys can work. You guys can how am I gonna put it? You guys can play with around this thing and see how powerful this stuff can like kind of design this thing can give you actually like the kind of result I mean you can get out of this stuff. So I think this is where we need to adjust. Let me try that. So yeah, I think this is better. I think it looks better now. And just make this maybe 32. Yeah, yeah. I think it looks kind of what we have here, but not. But I feel like we can use this. We can go with this. So yeah, let's animate. Let's create the mouse. So I'm going to activate my pen tool, create just a simple dots, and so it's easier for me to do this. I just create the dots and I go back and I tend to use if you are using MacBook, you use command. When you hold down your command and click, you can activate your vector your vector what is it called? Your vector paths. Yeah, let me just use that English, sorry. So just going to I'm going to do same for everything. If you are using Windows, you use control You hold down your control and click. Yeah. So let's do that for everything. Yeah. So I'm going to zoom in. If you want to zoom in, you use your F key. Your F key give you the that full view. So because it's good to use shortcut for work efficiency. And yeah, I think this can work, but I don't think it's aligned. But we can go with this. We can go with this. We can go with this. I know the mouth is not looking sexy, but yeah, just for this tutorial, let's just stick with this. So we're still going to do the same procedure. I'm going to turn this to um soft light. Yeah, I'm going to use soft light. Adjust just the color. Yeah, I think that's too bright. That's too deep. I think this is better. Yeah, this is better. Um, yeah. So we're going to duplicate this, and we are going to give this. We are going to activate our feather and give it an inner direction. So you don't even need to do much in this one. We just need to adjust our blur amount. Just going to give it maybe 8. Let's see what we have. 8. It should do. I think it's nice. Yeah, gives it that inner depth that you see it like once you see it you feel like okay, it's like there is another layer under this, but technically there's no layer. It's just feather. It's just feathering. So yeah, I think we can still work on that. Kit for, let's see. Uh, and if you want it more even deeper, you can change it to maybe color dodge. No, I think color bond should do that for us here. So you guys can see. So I can even use 12 right now. Oh, 12 is, I think it's too much, but we can adjust the what's it called, the color, just to change how this turn out. Yeah, I think this should do. Yeah. um mm, can still I think I can still work on this. Let me duplicate this and give this maybe 4. Yeah, I think this turned out well. Let me try this. Nah. Let me go back to color dodge. Color dodge, color bond. Yeah, I think this will do. Can just the light. See. Yeah, I think it gives it that more depth, and there is more shadow outside of. Yeah, I think we can just go with this. You guys can play with this thing. Is just exploration. You can just explore, try new things, try new ideas. Life is wide and it's fun. So since we are using vector for the high, and so I'm just going to use this vector actually. I'm just going to duplicate this. Going to duplicate this. Yeah, and 50 scale. Okay, and can duplicate this. Can duplicate this and put it here. Voila! I think we have a sad emoji. Actually, I think, yeah, I think this turned out well. If you guys can reason with me, this turned out well. So let's create our slider. Let's get into that. Um, so you can create your slider in two ways. You can use rectangle, or you use your pen tool. So, but in this case, I'm going to use my pen tool to create just an horizontal line, a slider, and get rid of the fill. Use stroke. I'm going to give our stroke. Let's try it. Oh, it is small. Let's try 16. I think we can go with 16 or 18. Yeah, I think 18 we do. Yeah. So I might not make it as sexy as this, but let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Um, I'm still going to take the same procedure. I'm going to change the blend to soft light, and what you can do is adjust this light, because we are still going to have another layer on it. So yeah, I think this should do. Yeah. So line it, and position. I think I would like to have, yeah, 450. I like, yeah, I think 450 will do. So I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. So all I just need to do is um, increase the brightness. Sorry, increase the color to white, pure white. So that will be our slider, and that will be the other one will be our background. Actually, don't worry, we are still going to rename everything so that we doesn't get overwhelmed or get stuck when animating. So yeah. So let me just hide this for now, and going to create an ellipse shape. Ellipse shape with 20. Let's see. Okay, 20. It's too much. 21. Just give it probably 12. I think 12 is too small. Let's have 16. Okay. Let's just put it to 14. Let's just have this. So there's one cool thing about this procedural shapes, and um even your custom shapes. You can have a lot of children. Like you can have one parent with a lot of children. So to have these dots, so we don't have plenty of ellipse here. So we are just going to have one ellipse with plenty children. So just 5 children actually. So I'm going to duplicate the path under the ellipse. So duplicate this. Just going to use my head and guess where to put this. Duplicate. I just say this is the middle. Duplicate. duplicate. So yeah, I think we can manage this. Yeah, yeah. Let me adjust this and bring it a little closer. I think this is better. So I'm going to do the same thing for this as well. We are just going to make it I love soft light. Just all I need to do is just adjust the color and everywhere everywhere is still. Yeah, voila. So now we have our yeah, we have this. Let's just say we have this. So um so we don't get confused. Let me just name let's start naming things, but before that, let me create our handle that is going to drag point A to point B or whichever way we are going to. So I'm going to create another ellipse. I'm going to be creating another ellipse. This is going to be bigger. So we'll bring it here. I think this is better. We don't need I don't think we need soft lights for this one. I can just have it white, like gray. Or yeah. So um duplicate. I would love to activate our feather and change the color to something like this. Yeah, and still adjust it. Yeah, and make this. I think this is better. Yeah. So now let's start giving them names and group. So call this undo. I'll call it undo. Yeah. I'll call this emoji stop. Or you can call it anything. I'm just playing around there. Something you can or dots. Something you can, you know. I'm animating it. I'm going to give it a meaningful name actually. But I'm not messing with the animation just yet. So I'm going to activate this. Um sorry guys, trying to so yeah, sorry about that guys. So I would like to activate this trim part so you can work with something like this. Well, I'm not getting why. Okay. So we activate the trim path because we are going to be using it. We are going to animate it with this undo. So when we um update our input, our number input is going to animate alongside with this to change our emoji expression. So I hope you guys understand. So just going to call this slider, and this will be the, let me just call it PG slider, background slider. Just let's give it a name you can remember. I'm going to give this let's call this our right eye. This is going to be our left eye, and this is going to be our mouth, and this is going to be the face of our emoji. And we have text. We can just leave text as text actually. So yeah, now we need to group them. That is very important. We have to group them. So we're going to be grouping the heights first. Let's group them together. So we'll call this height. This to so I'm gonna group these two together. I'm going to even group the whole thing together actually. Going to call this slider. So we can break this down and group this together. Call it some emoji. So yeah, I think this is cool. We can have our text at the back because I would like to have it at the back of our emoji, even though it's not going to touch it, but it's better that way. I think now we can move to animation. So just going to on F key to focus more on the whole artboard. So first thing we are going to be creating is our timeline. So in case you don't know how state machine works or the timeline works, timeline is where you you create your creatives, your animations. That's where you create your animations, and state machine helps you to as it sounds, is a machine that helps you to create your state, like helps you to combine your state, like what, like you telling your animations that okay, I want it to play in so time. I want it to do this when the users interact with this is what you should do. So that is basically what state machine does for you. And with the fit with its features like inputs, we have number inputs, we have boolean, we have trigger. With this you can set your timelines, you can set your nodes in whatever way you want it to work. And with the new features, data binding, and which I know is gonna be, it's already a very like a game changing for product designer and developer, because it gives you the chance to think like a developer actually. I haven't gone deep into it, but it's something that I would like to share with you guys as I explore it more, because yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out actually. So that's basically about this part of Rive. So we are going to be using our state machine to create our emojis expressions. So yeah, first thing first, I would like to um uh, we are only tapping with the vectors. So I'm going to go to the path and these vectors. and I'm just going to highlight everything. You might not highlight you don't need to highlight everything now. You just or just click on kill off vectors. So that saves you from um you know. So now I can, yeah, I can animate. I can change it and it's going to change on the state machine. Whatever I change it to is going to react like, yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say actually. So um we are going to mess with the high. We're going to mess with the high vertices and your vertices same as the left eye. Going to keep all the vertex. We are going to mess with the text. So I'm going to clear the vertex as well. Sorry, I'm going to go to its its runtime. So I'm just going to key its so you guys might be wondering what's this diamond key that I'm just just tapping. So this is how am I going to put this is like a keyframe. This is your keyframe, so it gives you access to key anything on any input, actually any input on your elements, on anything that you want to animate. Yeah, actually, so you can key in anything. Maybe I want to, though we are going to get there. So I'm going to call this sad emoji. Sad. Just going to call this one sad. Going to duplicate it and going to have okay. Let's have okay. Okay emoji. So now let's mess things up. Let's mess some things up, guys. So let's start with the mouth. I'm going to start with the mouth. So I'm going to change this. Just going to stop this. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, okay. Going to have this. Going to have this. Like this. I think this will work. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, I think we can go with this. Let's change the high. Just gonna drag this. Okay. Um, just all you just need to do is just keep on, till you get exactly what you wanted. think we can go with this. You can actually have this, but let's take the next step. Let's just make everything align. Now this we cannot have this. We cannot have this. Okay, I think we can go with this. We have this. We have this. So let's mess with the text. So I'm just gonna change this to trying to change this to okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm supposed to use capital letter. Okay, this is better. This is better. So um there's one thing didn't mess up. I didn't mess with here. I'm going to mess with the output. Yeah, let's merge them. So I'm going to key in this and here. I'm going to key in this. I'm going to change the color. So let's have something close to this. So this, you guys can see the magic, right? See how everything is blending with this stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. So you guys can just play with you guys can just play with the color whichever way you want it to or not. Or I'm going to go with this because of time. So I'm going to duplicate this and create one more. I'm gonna create let's give it good. Give it a good emoji expression. So let's mess with the eye. We're not gonna do much with the eye. I just have the eye, maybe circle. Just messing around things here. Yeah, I think this can have that. And something like this as well. Um, Not too fancy, not too ugly, just this. Okay, I think we can manage that. Let's mess with the mouth. Uh, yeah, think this is, I'll go with this. So yeah, I think these are better. And okay, let's let's mess with the text. And I have this as okay. That's so good. So yeah, let's mess with the color. So let's mess with this one as well. I think I'm going to go with something blue. Yeah, I think blue is going to, yeah, I think something like this is okay. So yeah, now we have three emojis. So I'm going to challenge you guys. If you are watching and if you are learning, I will challenge you to complete the rest. So let me show you guys how we can set it up in state machine. So we're going to be using number input to set this thing up, and we're going to call our number input as emoji, or should we, yeah, let's just use emoji, emoji view. You can call it anything you want, just that's what comes to my head right now. So yeah, we are going to use blend mode. So just change this to blend, get rid of this, and in blend mode give you the access to blend state machines together, like multiple statement sorry, said state machines, multiple timelines together. So, and you can use number input to tell the state machine that okay, this is when I want this to happen, and this is when it gets to this particular um input or number, change to this. When it gets to this number, change to that. So that's what we are just going to be doing. And so we're going to have three blend mode, like timeline. So we're going to have sad, okay, and good. So I'm just going to say when this is 20, and change to okay, and move from sad to okay. And when the number gets to 50, you can move from okay to good. So vice versa. So I'm going to connect it to entry, and let's see what we have. So it's not working yet. Let me check. Okay, sorry, I have not input the input. So I have to connect this input with this blend mode. So that's what is going to be controlling the blend mode we got earlier. So now let's try. Let's see. So you guys can see, right? You guys can see how slick we can go from sad to okay to good. Like, so yeah, that's it. Um, the next thing I would like to do is make make add this slider to our timeline. So I'm going to come here. Um, this is just a traditional way of just showing you guys that we can. But I'm trying to figure it out a way that we can actually click on this and drag it, and the um our animation changes in real time when we interact with the slider. So I'm going to update this video once that is done. So but before then, let's animate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to animate this, and I'm animating the exposition. I'm going to be animating the exposition. I'm going to choose the slider as well, and animate the trim path, the hand trim path. Go to OK. Move our, what am I doing? Okay. So I'm going to increase this to probably 25, 20. Let me see, 25. Perfect. So 25 lengths. I'm going to move this as well. Go to OK, and have this move to the middle, and have our slider. Go to trim path. Put it to like maybe 50%. Yeah, I think it catch up. So if we come to our state machine, it's going to work. You guys can see. Yeah. So voila. You just made your first Rive video. Sorry, your Rive animation just now. So if you like this video, please drop a comment. And if you are learning like me, you are welcome, because I'll be dropping a beginner video every week, probably every week, possibly every week. And I'm going to be dropping a beginner videos like this, just we can learn together. And I'll be showing you guys my project as well. So yeah, if you like this video, please drop a comment and let me know how you feel. I know this is out of perfect, but it's worth trying. So yeah, you guys should have a nice day, and see you next time. Thank you.